Shalom Yasharal. Hope all is well. Got a little something I wanted to share with y'all. Something that I've been hearing the last couple days. And it's what you're looking at on your screen right now. You may have seen this before. Maybe you haven't. If you haven't, you probably can see that if you turn that number and that word around, you would have the Cobra Vampire one-liner. So when I get done here, Google 91 Divic. And what this is, I will show you. This is a government program that was created in 2016. Yep, true story. And what Divic stands for is Digital Infrastructure for Vaccine something credentials, passport. What we've been talking about the whole time. COVID stands for Certificate of Vaccination ID. Yes. And if you can find 91 Divic, the actual paper, and it's pretty big. But if you look through there, you'll see how all of this has been planned for a long, long time. You know, and if you look far enough, you'll see that this has been planned for thousands of years. But these names and these strategies is something that they've been working on for a while. And by accident, I actually found out that the word Divic means possession of an evil spirit. What a coinkydink, huh? So, do yourself a favor, do some research, look into this 91 Divic and how it says in the document that it is the last act before the end, I guess, the way they put it, or the last act by them in the current way of things, I guess I would say. So, if there is any of you who still you aren't 100% sure about the time that we're in, let me ask you a few questions. You see these businesses and places of work mandating the vaccines, the roll up your sleevers. There are companies who are mandating and requiring that you roll up your sleeve and take the jab, and if not, you get fired. Isn't that called extortion? Yes, it is. It's extortion. So, let me ask you this. How many people do you know that you can say for sure has been taken out and not to lunch, but taken out by the Cobra vampire one-niner. I don't know any. I know one that probably got taken out by the roll-up-your-sleever, but the actual Cobra vampire 1-9, I know no one. And being how that's the case, and this came so quick, and there's so many questionable aspects to all this, being how all this appears the way it does, and they are extorting people, firing people from their jobs and their livelihoods. Do you think that if this wasn't what myself and so many others have been telling you it is, do you think if it wasn't that, they would be willing to extort people? They would have had these things planned for years and years, and the patent numbers would be the way they are. The ingredients like luciferase, all of it. In the beginning, people like myself was saying that this was not a natural occurring ordeal and that it was manufactured, and people said we were crazy and that was wrong or false. But now that story has changed, and they are admitting that that was true. They're saying that they're admitting to the adverse side effects, but even though there are all these adverse reactions, they're still pushing forward, marching on with this entire thing. My Mish, I'm sure most of y'all are well aware of what is going on. And maybe there's a few of you who are aware, but I don't think maybe some of y'all hasn't truly realized that this is real, that we are in fact in the book of Revelation, and the time of this current civilization is winding down, and we are at the very end. And if you are someone that just isn't sure at all and thinks that this is just a coincidence, all these things that point to what I'm saying being truth, that all those things are just a coincidence, you better do your homework and do your due diligence. Don't be a foolish virgin. Don't be that man who the burglar creeps up on and you are unaware, and he breaks into your home and robs you. We are supposed to be on guard and watching. Do your research. Check out this Divic, 91 Divic, and you'll see the word Divic means possession of an evil spirit, just like we've been saying what this roll up your sleever is going to be. It is the abomination that makes desolate, right here, you'll see that the word Divic means Digital Infrastructure for Vaccination Open Credentialing. Credentialing, passport, ID. Yes, it's all about them labeling you. It always has, and it, well, for a little while, will be, until YAHUAH comes and splits Mount Olive in half and eliminates all these evil, wicked people who have evil intentions for people like you and I. And we will go through some hard times in the near future. Next year, 2, 3 years, we're going to be tested like never before. The real fire. I hope to see you on the other side. I pray that you make it. Pray for me, Mish. Shalom. D is out.